Puerto del Carmen is one of the most important and possibly the largest tourist resort on the island. This means there is always plenty to see and do here, all year round. The transfer time from Arrecife Airport to Puerto del Carmen is just 15 to 20 minutes by private transfer and taxi, or 45 minutes by bus. We stayed in a private rental property at the Complejo San Fermin off Cala Belgica for a couple of weeks in January 2026. For those dates the site was very quiet and the apartment gave us everything we needed for a comfortable stay, and one I would highly recommend. The owner or manager went all out to ensure our stay was problem-free. The property we chose was an upstairs apartment with less than 20 steps from ground to first floor level. It was a one-bedroom apartment with a through lounge and kitchen dining area. This led onto a good, open balcony, complete with seating area and a sea view, despite the fact that the apartments are set well back from the sea front. The double bedroom was a good size with ample storage and it came with its own safe. There was a bathroom with shower and the whole place was clean and tidy. The whole complex is a safe haven away from the hustle and bustle of the main drag and yet close enough to the local facilities for food supplies, shops, bars, entertainment and eating out. We found it through one of the world's largest online travel search engines that specializes in accommodation bookings. From the way the master key safe facilities are set up outside the complex, it would appear that there are a number of different holiday lets within the site. You will find that Complejo San Fermin comes complete with a communal swimming pool and seating area that may get busy later in the year, but its central location makes it ideal as you drop down the Avenida Italia to the start of the main strip, Avenida de las Playas, and your nearest supermarket. If you turn right and onto the front, this is usually busy and bustling, acting as the main focus for tourists, popular with walkers, cyclists, and shoppers, especially from August through to April. We rented a small car, fully insured for just £190 for the week, to explore the island. Which means there are more videos like this to follow. It is a 10-minute drive or a 40-minute walk from the apartments at San Fermin to the Biosfera Plaza shopping center, and just a little longer to the old town harbor of El Varadero. And now for a little background information on Puerto del Carmen, as we drive towards the shopping center and the old port so you can get a feel for the main strip on a typical January morning. From the 16th to the 19th century, Puerto del Carmen was known as La Tinosa. The area consisted of a small and poor fishing village that was often targeted and plundered by pirates, the locals relying on fishing and agriculture to survive. Throughout the 19th and early 20th century, the port of La Tinosa was crucial for trading local products like fish, onions, and agricultural items for the whole of the island. It was in 1957 that the village was officially renamed Puerto del Carmen. This was in honor of the patron saint, Nuestra Señora del Carmen. But it wasn't until the 1960s and, specifically, 1966, with the opening of the Hotel Farallones, that the major tourist trade in the area boomed. This coincided with the introduction of cheap flights and package holidays, turning a once quiet village into the busy resort that it is today. The subsequent development of the Avenida de las Playas saw Puerto del Carmen grow into a 4-mile coastal stretch, featuring Playa Grande, Los Poquilos, and Matagorda. Puerto del Carmen is one of Lanzarote's key holiday resorts, contributing heavily to the island's 3.4 million annual visitors in 2025. It is one of the top 3 resorts on the island, alongside Playa Blanca and Costa Teguise. It is particularly popular with the British and the Irish. In fact, more than half of the visitors to this particular Canary island come from the UK. It is fair to say that today, Puerto del Carmen is a destination that offers a wide variety of different activities that could easily fill a holiday week with very little effort. To begin with, the high street is full of shops, from classic jewelry, high-end clothing and the more expensive items all the way to what I'll refer to as the usual tat shops associated with the holiday buyer. In addition to this, you could enjoy flavors from around the world in the many restaurants and snack bars located along the front. Italian, Thai, Mexican, Spanish, Japanese, Indian, Chinese and even the full English breakfast or the traditional English Sunday roast are all available on your plate. And then there are bars to satisfy even those with the finest palates, from sports bars, Irish bars, music lounges and, obviously, the traditional Spanish ale bars or the cafeteria bars, which often serve coffee and breakfast in the morning, then beer and tapas later in the day. And having this much competition is ideal for the frugal buyer, as it keeps the prices down. With a standard pint of cerveza starting at less than €2 and a full English breakfast from as little as just €3, bargains are there to be had. If you turned left at this junction, it is just a 10-minute walk down to the Old Town Harbour of El Varadero, but we head right and stop the drive just before the Biosfera Plaza shopping centre, which is no Trafford Centre or Meadow Hall, but it is still worth a visit. If you're drawn to the harbor areas on holiday, then El Varadero is the area surrounding the old town harbor. Even today it is known for its traditional fishing village feel, waterfront tapas, bars, and a pleasant and inviting atmosphere. It plays host to a popular Friday street market at the Plaza Varadero, and offers stunning coastal views, providing a more authentic alternative to the main sandy beaches of Puerto del Carmen front. More importantly, for the adventure seekers, there is a multitude of boating excursions that use the port as their departure point. These voyages range from sunset cruises through to whale and dolphin watching tours. Being boating enthusiasts, we enjoyed the short sea taxi service that runs regularly from Puerto del Carmen to Puerto Calero and back, which cost us just €18 each for the return package. Tickets for all these trips can be purchased at the kiosks located at the port, or from other outlets on the main Puerto del Carmen strip. Parking was free in the harbor area. What we did discover is that many people take the 1.5-mile coastal walk from El Varadero to Puerto Calero. This takes roughly 45 to 60 minutes. And as you walk up the headland, it offers stunning sea views and volcanic landscape scenery, prior to descending back down to sea level and the charming marina of Puerto Calero. Here you will find some quality restaurants ready to welcome you. I would suggest that the path is not suitable for people with any walking difficulties due to the uneven terrain. However, if you don't like sailing or walking, then Puerto Calero is still worth a visit by bus or by car. If you walk down from the San Fermin apartments to the front and turn left and not right, towards Los Pokelos, and head toward the Mirador de Acercamiento, then this is a much quieter route than the main high street. Here you will find the Playa de los Pokelos, which is a wide open expanse of sand, as well as other beaches, but dotted along the walk are a number of small cafes and eateries, bars, and hotels, as well as other attractions to make the walk more interesting. We passed a number of shops, car hire and push bike hire places, a crazy golf venue and other activities for the kids, but without the hustle, bustle and noise that you get on the main strip. It is also the best way to head to catch a bus to one of the other island attractions, prior to them filling up. The whole 2.5-mile walk is generally flat and a good surface for wheelchairs, bikes and pushchairs, but our end goal was to stand at the end of the runway at Mirador de Acercamiento and watch the next plane load of excited holidaymakers land.